Hi guys, it's January 8th of 2025 and this will be my very first puzzle review this year. So I got these two Pintoo puzzle vase as gifts this last Christmas. My cousin gifted me these two, and although I know nothing about this puzzle, I've heard of this Pintoo puzzle, but I haven't done any research about it. So I'm just gonna review it as it is, my experience with this puzzle. So let's start off with the price point of Pintoo is, I think, between $30 and $35. So it's not a cheap puzzle, and I think you could order that from Amazon. Okay, so as you can see, I have two different, I think they have a range of different patterns of vases or vase, or however you say it, wherever you are, which is more acceptable. And yeah, so let's start off with the box. Okay, this is the first box. So it is pretty much very tiny, or I would say minimalist box. It's sturdy, and it's of good quality. Okay, and inside the box you have like 4 different plastic bags. Of course, I already tossed them, and some instructions. Okay, so these there were 4 plastic bags containing like 4 sections of each vase. Okay, and yeah, this wasn't of much help though. Let me just tell you this, because it's in, you know, especially this one is in Chinese, or is it Japanese or Chinese? So it wasn't of much help, but I struggled with this. But let's just start with the quality. Okay, so it has 4 different plastic bags that you would build in each section, and this is for these 2 vases, right? So they all have those, and it comes with a card and all that paraphernalia, you call it. And it also comes with a this is the vase stand, I believe. This is what you call a vase stand. This is a fully functioning vase. Just to let you know, I've already Mod Podged this, so it's a little more sturdy now. And yeah, so these were the separate materials that came besides the puzzle pieces. The rim at the top, the rim at the bottom, and there is also like a thing there that you would have to insert once you're done with the puzzle. And that tube or cylinder inside is a water holder. So again, this is a fully functioning vase. Supposedly, I haven't tried it because I don't have a flower yet. I don't have fresh flowers yet, but of course I will use this in the future. Okay, so let me just show you the other one. Oh, oh, of course, I did not we did not Mod Podge this part, the top bit. Okay, so this was the very first puzzle that I opened, and my very first thing. To tell you the truth, guys, I'm really crap when it comes to like 3D puzzles or Lego. I can't. I can only do flat surface. Okay, so as you can see, it's not, there are some protruding bits. If you can see that bit is like a little bit protruding. Of course, it's not obvious, but it's protruding, and it's really annoying. Okay, so with this first vase, okay, let me just show you first this one. With this first vase that I built, I was able to do it nicely, but of course it takes time. The problem with this, guys, it has 160 pieces each, by the way. The problem with this is that it falls apart, so you really have to like click it together, and then once you, okay, so there are 4 parts, right? I think you may have seen some Pintoo puzzle reviews, because they did a review from scratch. The first part would be here, so you would have to build from here and then there, and then you finish the first vase, first bag, and then open the second bag, and then third and fourth. So this is the trick, guys. The trick is, the first thing that you do is to get the bottom. There's a bottom here. There's like a vase, like a base for your vase. And it's inside here, and then that's where you insert your first 4 or your first 2 bottom pieces, and then you have to work from the bottom all the way up. So that's what I did. I first started with these two pieces, 2 bottom, yeah, 2 or 3 each thing, and then work all the way up. But trying to clip them together is a challenge. And guys, how many times did I poke this? If you make a mistake, and once I was done, I made a mistake of, like, I was trying to adjust, like push it a little bit so it would not protrude. In some places I was not successful, so it was very, very, I would say, exhausting. It took me a long time, and you have to be like, you have to work like a surgeon here. Like, you have to be really, really careful, and I did not like that, because some bits you have to remove them here and then clip them together and put it back, and then of course I'm telling you, everything is not perfect here, the way. So some of them are like outward. You cannot push it back, because if you push it back, you'll create a hole, and then you have to start all over again, and then that's it. You will have to I don't know, it was frustrating. I thought it was going to be fun, but it took me a very long time. Just the puzzle itself is easy, okay? It's not that, but it's connecting and then reconnecting, and then it just breaks. So if you have no patience, I would not advise it that you do this, guys. It's like, I don't know, I got so mad. But that was the first one, so I thought I was gonna get the hang of it, right? So it was successful, though. I had no problems with the connection from the bottom to the thing. So you do it by plastic, by bag, and then that's the first one, and then you connect the number 2. Each bag is labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, so you would know what to do. So I didn't have problems with that. I was able to start from the bottom all the way up with no problems with this. It's just with the pushing and pressing the pieces together, so they would they would be neat like this, neat. But in the end, I wasn't successful in doing that. But anyway, my husband just Mod Podged the whole thing. Okay, now next we move on to the next one. This is where my frustration, I was doubly frustrated with this one. Okay, so what happened was, okay, so I built the number one bag, okay, but guys, I couldn't build the top, because the top, for some reason, they were not like the right pieces. So for the number one bag, I was only able to build, I think, halfway. And then at the top, this like bottom, I mean top bit, I couldn't. So I had to set it aside, and I said maybe they just jumbled up the pieces together. So there are like 8 pieces at the top anyway. And so I said I would finish for the entire puzzle. So I just set them aside. But even so, guys, I waited for everything. It was so hard. What I struggled with on this one was because they all fit together, and it has very, very fine lines. Like there's not, you wouldn't see the difference. You wouldn't see the difference here. They all fit together. That's the problem. They all fit together. And I was really, really, really mad. I even brought this on, you know, on the bed with me, because I had to restart. And this, I had difficulty with this one because it's in a language, in a writing that, of course, I'm not aware of. Well, I know it's either Japanese, but, you know, to build this is a struggle. But the most exhausting and most frustrating part was this. All these, they fit together. You would not know the difference. And it was really, 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 really super, super frustrating. I would not want to do it again, guys. I'm not even sure if I did it right here. I guess so. Well, if they will gift me, fine, but I am not going to buy this. I'm not going to specifically collect. I would love to have the rest, but you know, the struggle was just too much. And it's only 160 pieces because I work by, you know, I want to, you know, do it fast, and I just couldn't on this one. And this one kept breaking, falling apart. Whatever I did or whatever I do, it won't clip together. So as soon as I was finished, I think I finished this New Year. I finished it in one day, or I would say like a few hours, because they wouldn't stick together. So that's the only problem, guys. So it's really, really challenging. And the top bit is really, really challenging because as you can see, they're like, they all look alike. So it's I don't know. I really don't know, guys. I'm not gonna build this again because my husband was really, really laughing because he saw me struggle, and he saw me like sigh all the time. He was like, I hate this, I hate this. I was like, ugh, because it breaks all the time. And then he would see me again, and then I would try to do it, press it gently, and everything will break, and then there will be a big hole here, or I'm like, I'm done. So yeah, if you like challenge, do it. But if you're a little bit klutzy, or you're something, if you are impatient, don't do this. I am not going to get it again. But if somebody gives it to me, yeah, I will. But that's it. I'm done with this. Okay. It's beautiful though. It's beautiful, but still the challenge, I wanted to give up. I wanted to give up because, you know, it's the feeling that it's only 160. I should have done this like in 10 or 15 minutes. But, you know, this one is different. You have to clip, and even so, it does not clip nicely together. So I don't know if that's the quality. Of course, there's no puzzle dust. As you can see, this is like plastic. So yeah, there you go. Very, very frustrating. So I'm sorry, but that is my review. If you like challenge, go ahead, but this is not my cup of tea. Okay, bye.